And boys, we are back here with another Madden video. Today, what I got for y'all is updating who I think is the best player at every single position in this game. If you want cheap, fast, and reliable coins to build the God Squad you've always wanted, make sure to check out my sponsor, MMOEXP. The links will be down below in the description, and make sure to use my code DILL for 6% off your order. Now, this video right here, we are excluding price point. Like, prices don't matter. This is simply who I think is the best at every position. Now, quarterback right here, we're going to get it started with Cam Newton. Specifically the B&D one that did just come out, I believe is better compared to the other 90 overall. This one is a speed point faster. We can just use Jaden Daniels as an example, like 89 speed. He loses like a deep accuracy, but they are pretty similar cards. Now, Cam Newton does not have the best release in the game. However, the things you can do with this card in the pocket, like, I don't hate to take that you guys like some other quarterbacks more, but to me, objectively speaking, I think this is QB1. Now, if you guys are at all questioning this, I beg you guys, listen, 2 people to watch that go crazy with Cam Newton. My guy Trouble Astro on Twitch and also my name Jay. Both of them can do just crazy things with this card in the pocket, the spins. It's actually crazy what you can do. And I'll be honest, I can't really do it. I do truly believe though, if you're playing the game, how these other dudes are playing the game, Cam Newton is QB1, just so mobile and again, has a good release. I think a big part of it is spin cycle as well, doing the QB spins in the pocket. He is just the craziest quarterback. All I have to say is if you guys watched the previous MCS event, watch how Astro plays with this card in the pocket. It's crazy. It's actually crazy. So that's why I think Cam is QB1 now. Running back right here, I have like a two-way tie. So Gibbs is the best running back in the game when we include theme teams, like the 93 speed potentially, crystal player boost, all that stuff. 1.6 mil isn't even that crazy for him anymore. Like he used to be like 3 mil. So price has basically been cut in half and he's amazing. He's one of the shiftiest players in the game. However, I do want to give some sort of mention to a card that the best running back that I've used just from a base card standpoint is Eric Dickerson, meaning if I had Eric Dickerson on theme team, I'm using him over Jahmyr Gibbs. However, Jahmyr Gibbs is all 32. Eric Dickerson gets 4 really good theme teams. I think it's Rams, Raiders, Colts, and Falcons, I believe are his theme teams. If you run any of those, I think Eric Dickerson's a beast. And if you're not running the theme team, I think you should. Eric Dickerson, I think, is the best running back that I have used in the game, just how he plays. Now, moving on to fullback right here, this is where I'm going to have the shapeshifter. The shapeshifter, 81 overall. Like, you can play this card at so many different spots and we can talk about it. So get up to the 90 right here, all 32 team chems. You can play him at tight end potentially if you don't audible around. If you play him at tight end, it's going to mess up your audibles, meaning you can't go from like bunch X nasty to say like tight open or like bunch tight end or any of those audibles. I do like playing him at running back as well. You can totally do that too, especially if you don't want to spend coins on a Jahmyr Gibbs or Eric Dickerson. Shapeshifter is great at running back too, but he's definitely on the list. Do you want to throw dots just like this? Then you need to check out my strategy website, vertex.tips, where you can unlock all of my schemes. And I'm also joined with some of the best football game players in the world. We will have the best tips and ebooks on both college football and Madden. To check it out, there will be a link down below in the description. Now back to the video. Now receiver right here is absolutely loaded. First one's going to be Mike Evans. I just base this off of who I think is the best receiver. Mike Evans right here, 6'5", 90 speed. You can also potentially run the spin cycle on him and get crazy spin move animations. Very similar thoughts to Calvin Johnson as well. Calvin Johnson got a new 90 overall, 6'5", 91 speed, great route runnings, and again, another player that can go ahead and get that spin cycle ability. This is a card that you have to do the set for, very similar to Cam Newton, but we will have another receiver mentioned as well. I just want to say he is like one of the best players in the game. We're gonna have Randy Moss on this side of things too. Randy Moss is an absolute problem, the spin cycle for 2 AP. Now, if you don't have Calvin Johnson, I do like Odell Beckham as well. Odell Beckham, I think, is one of the best receivers to boost on the theme team, 89 speed, good route runnings across the board. Now, another player that needs to be mentioned, of course, is Malik Neighbors. Another one of those cards that's one of the best players in the game, but he's 10 million coins. So I'm just going to have him at this wide receiver 5 spot because of the fact that, like, most of you guys out there are not going to have this card on your team. He's not worth the coins. Now, moving on to tight end right here, we are just going to have Vernon Davis. Vernon Davis is another player that you can get crazy if you boost him on the theme team because he is just by far and away the fastest tight end in the game. 89 speed, good short route running, good medium, and good run block as well. He floods like every tight end in the game. Now, moving on to O-line right here, try to get the best balance of pass block finesse and pass block power. That's what I prioritize. Run block isn't really that important to me. At left tackle, we're going to have Jonathan Ogden. That has has 90 pass block power, 90 pass block finesse. Now I do prioritize that, but at the guards we're getting a little bit weird. I'm gonna have David Edwards at one spot right here. The reason why David Edwards is here is because of pass protector for 2 AP. I think it does a great job of potentially countering the double or nothing spam you see in online head-to-head. We also want an identifier too. We definitely want these two abilities on the field. At center for me, I'm gonna go ahead and have Kevin Mawai right here. Kevin Mawai has pretty good just pass block stats in general, hits 85 for both. Drew Dahlman would be here if you can boost the pass block power by 1 to get it up to 85, but again, just base guard, I'm going Kevin Mawai because that 85 is an important threshold to hit. Now moving on the right guard right here, this is again where we're getting a little bit weird. I'm gonna have Landon Dickerson. Yes, we're playing him out of position, and he doesn't have the best stats by any means, but he's here because of pass protector. And I think this game's pretty similar to Madden's in years past, where once we get secure protectors, pass protectors, this type of stuff, that stuff matters more than the core ratings. So that's why these two cards are here right here. I think they do a good job of potentially countering some of the double or nothing spam you see. And at right tackle for me, I'm going to go and have Membo. Membo is just the smartest upgrade, I think. I think he's just going to be on your team for a while. No point to not use him. Good pass block power, good pass block finesse, and good run block, and all 32 team chems. So this is what the offense side of the ball is looking like. Let's head over to the defense. We're getting it started at free safety right here. Obviously, we're going to have Tristan McCollum. I know not everyone has this card, so we're just going to go ahead and move him to free safety too. This is probably the best safety in the game, though. All 32 team chems could potentially be up to 92 speed with crystal boost. However, I know a lot of you guys still do not have this card at free safety 1. Besides that, it is Jalen Petrie, and it doesn't even feel good to have this card. I'll be honest, what I would do is I would play the Shapeshifter right here. Shapeshifter at free safety, 81 overall, and again, we can upgrade him to that 90 overall. Now, what I will say is they recently changed his player model to be just huge, like he's fat in game. I think that's a mistake, and hopefully they change it. But if his player model does stay like that, you kind of need to use him on the D-line or also at linebacker. Hopefully they change it though, but I still use him at safety, and we won a ton of rank games with it. It's not the end of the world, but I do think it affects his movement slightly. Now at strong safety right here, we are going to have Brian Dawkins. I think this Taylor Mays is also in the mix as well for best strong safety, but Brian Dawkins with the most feared boost as well. 90 speed, also good zone coverage, decently tall with 6 foot. I feel like this card moves really, really well. Moving on to corner right here at CB1, we are going to have Tariq Woolen, 91 speed, 6'4". Really, that's what I'm valuing in the secondary. I think man and zone right now don't really matter because defense is all-time bad. We want speed, we want height to just make some damn plays. At CB2 for me, I'm gonna go with Sauce Gardner. Very similar thought process. He is 6'3", 89 speed this time. Could be up to 90 speed with the most feared strategy item, and you don't even need a theme team for that. And at CB3 for me, I'm going to have Carlton Davis, another potential season 2 card. And if we upgrade this card all the way to the 90, he's gonna go ahead and be 88 speed, but on a full theme team, Crystal Boost would be 91 speed. That can play 90 man, 90 zone, 90 press as well, and decent height of 6'1". Now, another player that we should mention is, of course, St. Juice, and St. Juice is just 10 mil. Pretty easy to tell you guys to run St. Juice, but I mean, he is one of the best corners in the game. Now, I'll be honest with y'all, probably the weakest position in this game is linebacker. Like, I don't love any of these guys besides one player. At the will spot, I'm going with JOK, 87 speed and also pretty good zone coverage. But 87 speed really isn't great at this point. Like, these linebackers are slow. You got to keep in mind, these dudes are going to be at hard flats or like hook zones trying to keep up with this 93 speed Jahmyr Gibbs. Good luck to JOK. We also have at the same spot right here. This is like Mike Jones, whatever, but this is a Ted Hendricks spot. Ted Hendricks is the only linebacker that I think is even worthy to mention. And it can even be this champion card as well. And it's really just because he gets all 32 team chems and he's also 6'7". So Ted Hendricks is here, and really he's the only good linebacker that I like. Also potential pass rusher with double or nothing. I think he's great in that role. At the Mike spot, again, I don't love these cards, but Caden Ellis with the most feared boost, 87 speed, 85 zone coverage. I don't love it. Fred Warner as well deserves to be mentioned just because of all 32 team chems, but I don't really love any of these cards. And honestly, we're going to remove Caden Ellis because I freaking forgot about Ryan Shazier for a second. Ryan Shazier is probably the best core rated linebacker in the game, actually. My apologies for that, boys, but yeah, base 89 speed, 6'1". This card's great if you have a theme team like Steelers theme team. This is one of the cards that gets awesome if you boost it, but in linebackers, I just feel like is really weak across the board. Now we're going to go to defensive line right here, where I think all this stuff really matters. At the right edge spot, I'm going with Lawrence Taylor, 86 speed, 87 acceleration. This card just plays amazing, and of course we're going to want to rock that double or nothing ability. I think if you're not running double or nothings, you're kind of trolling. At left edge for me, I'm going to go Khalil Mack. very high power moves, hits that 89. And of course, again, we're going to run double or nothing on him. I'm not kidding. The best defensive tackle that I have played up against is Vita Vea. Every time I play this dude with double or nothing, he just goes insane. And I think it's because he has 90 strength, 90 power moves, and he's just huge. But this dude is annoying to play. He is probably the best defensive lineman that I've played. And also we have Chris Jones right here too that I run, and I think he is very solid as well. And again, we're rocking that double or nothing. We're at least running 4 double or nothings. I think that is the defense. But yeah, this is what the defense side of the ball is looking like. Let's go over to special teams right here. We're at kicker. We're going to have Cam Little, highest kick power with 89. And at punter, we're going to go and have Riley Dixon, highest kick power at punter. But yeah, boys, this has been my updated thoughts on the best player at every single position in Madden 26 Ultimate Team. Let me know your guys' thoughts down below in the comments. I'm going to agree with what you disagree with. Who do you think should be on the list that wasn't on the list? But if you guys did enjoy it today, man, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And if you guys do want to go to me, use these cards live on stream. Do stream here on both YouTube and Twitch to watch on YouTube. Make sure that noti bell as well. You'll be notified every time I upload or go live here. Or if you guys want to watch on the Twitch, check down below in the description. Hit that Twitch with a follow. But if you guys do want another video to watch, check out this one right here.